Your face behind you is freaking me out. No. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reactions, idiots. I'm Corbin.
He's Rick.
And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more juicy content.
It's so juicy.
Make sure you wash your hands. It's so juicy. You can wash your hands in the juice, and it's better than soap and water.
It's true. I've heard that the juice is the first thing that can actually protect you from COVID-19.
That's true. Note to self and you, that is not true. Okay, but just so we can't get sued. Today we are reacting to a trailer, and it's a Malayalam trailer. It's called Marakkar.
Keep on going there.
Oh, is there more there?
Yeah, what's that next word?
Oh boy. MARAKKAR ARABIKADALINTE SIMHAM.
Wow. That wasn't bad at all, man.
I've been to India. I know Hindi now.
Oh, yeah.
How would you pronounce that?
Give me any Indian language word, I'll pronounce it, because I've been to India.
That's true.
No, that was as good as I'd probably do.
And who's in it? Oh, no.
Well, definitely not your mom.
A social distancing your mom joke. Great.
Yep.
Do you have the names there?
I have, Mohanlal.
Yeah. And then Sunil Shetty. And
I didn't see that.
Oh, Sunil Shetty and Kirti Surish.
I'm seeing that.
But I got the little synopsis here. It's set in the 16th century. The film is based on the battle exploits of Kanjali Marakkar the Fifth, the naval chieftain. What of the
chieftain?
Oh, chieftain of the Sumothuri. Wow, this is going terribly. Kanjali Marakkars.
Watch your language.
I know. Organized the first ever naval defense of Indian coast by defending Portuguese invasion at the Malabar coast for almost a century. So it's essentially made the Coast Guard?
I guess so.
Or
yeah,
Navy,
naval defense.
Navy, I guess Navy.
Yeah. So if I cover my belly button with my hand, technically that's a naval defense.
3, 2, 1, go.
കഥകൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ ആഭരണം പറയട്ടെ.
Apparently there's an ad.
Jewelry.
Hey, they were touching hands.
Social distancing, everybody.
ഇത് കുഞ്ഞാല് കൊടുത്തയച്ചതാന്ന് പറയാൻ പറഞ്ഞു.
നീ കുഞ്ഞാലിയെ കണ്ടോ?
ഇല്ല.
പിന്നെ ആരാ ഇത് തന്നയച്ചത്?
ആരാണ് ഈ കുഞ്ഞാലി? കണ്ടവർ ജീവിച്ചിരിപ്പില്ല, കേട്ടവർക്ക് എവിടെയുണ്ടെന്നും അറിയില്ല. അയാളെ കുറിച്ചൊട്ടിക്കുന്ന വിളംബരങ്ങൾ പശ ഉണങ്ങും മുമ്പേ കീറി മറഞ്ഞു പോകുന്നു. അകലങ്ങളിൽ നിഴൽ പോലെ മാത്രം കണ്ടവർ അയാളെ കൈകൂപ്പി വണങ്ങുന്നു.
Oh, wow. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, really beautiful visuals. And I'm loving the high, it's not even a flute, it's like a penny whistle. Nice.
കടലിൽ ജാലവിദ്യ കാണിക്കുന്ന ഒരു മാന്ത്രികനുണ്ട്, കുഞ്ഞാലി.
കുഞ്ഞാലിയുടെ മേത്തൂന്ന് അവസാന ചോര ഇറ്റ് വീണ വരയ്ക്കും പറങ്കുകള് സാമൂര്യയുടെ മണ്ണിൽ കാലുകുത്തൂല.
ഒരുത്തം കൂടെ ഉയരോട് പോക മാട്ടീங்க.
ഈ യുദ്ധം നമ്മൾ ജയിക്കും.
Great trailer.
Dang. March.
Great trailer.
Wait, hold on. Did I say March 26th? There's no way.
It did. They're going to push that. I'm sure.
There's no way it's still coming out on that day.
No, they'll push it to mid or late summer, I'm sure.
Because the trailer came out when we were in India, so it's why we haven't gotten to it. We're very sorry.
They'll change that release date.
But I find it.
I mean, clearly, it's not. Is it in theaters now? I mean, it would have to be released
theaters are closed
now. I know exactly. So why would you distribute it to a theater when it's closed? I guarantee the date was pushed since the trailer.
Release date. But yeah, I loved the background score of it. It looked.
Oh yeah.
The visuals were beautiful. The acting looked on par. The only thing I'm scared about is since it's the British, there's going to be a bunch of white actors, and I'm going to have to deal with that.
Yeah, but if they were able, sometimes in a trailer, they will actually spruce up. As you know, they'll spruce up CGI for trailers, but it won't be as good in the actual feature. If the CGI in the feature is as good as the trailer, this will be one of the best CGI films we've seen coming out of India because the CGI on this looked spectacular.
Okay, with a budget of 100 crore, this film is the most expensive Malayalam film ever made. This film was originally scheduled to release on the 26th of March, but it was been postponed because of the COVID-19. Yeah, so yeah, it's not coming out now until I can't even see the date yet. I don't even know if they've given a new release date. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
A lot of studios here in the United States are dropping their stuff online now.
Did you? How much are they?
100 crore.
100 crore.
Yeah. How much is that?
That's a lot of money, man.
Well, it said it's the most expensive Malayalam film ever made, so. And it looked like a huge budget.
That's like 100 crore is like 1 billion rupees. I'm doing something wrong.
Okay, regardless, we don't have to get it.
We don't need to figure it out. It's expensive.
100 crore. It's a lot of money. It's what it says on the side here on the little. It says 1 billion Indian rupees. It's how much it costed. That's sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
And so, but I'm guessing this is like a superhero movie, like like an Avengers,
right?
Which is what I was asking for, because there's films now in Hollywood that are dropping since of the COVID-19 and everybody's home, like Invisible Man, that dropped straight to VOD because it was in theaters. And now,
yeah, that's right.
And now because they've been saying they're going to do that for a long time. Is the taking films that you could see in theaters, but having them, you could rent them in your house at the same time. And so that film is now $20 to rent if you want to rent it on like iTunes. And so I'm wondering,
they're trying to make up their money.
I'm wondering if they will try to do something like that with some Indian films that haven't been able to, or if they're just going to push them all back, because obviously it's hurting the industries. It's hurting every industry, but it's definitely hurting the movie industry in every country.
It'll be up to the theaters to decide, because you're going to have films that have already committed and booked their distributions in August and September and October. The films that are now wanting to push, they're not going to find slots because the other films are contractually obligated to be in slots.
Yeah.
So they're either going to have to push it way out, like next year, or
like RRR did.
Or a big film, potentially pay to get distribution later in the year, and a theater would be happy to pay off another distribution company and say, hey, we need to bump your film because we're putting in the juggernaut. Like if a Star Wars film was getting bumped, all the theaters would go, sorry to anybody else. They would have a contractual obligation that they would pay out, and then they would, so it's a big mess for these films that wanted to release during this quarantine and lockdown.
Which is upsetting, because that would be coming out today, basically.
Yeah, it's a shame. It really is a shame.
I would want to see this. Like, Like if none of this stuff was going on, I'd be like, okay, let's go see this like this weekend.
Yeah,
this would be one that I'd
me
be like,
too.
let's go see this
I'd
right
be
now.
so excited to see.
'Cause-
And it really is a shame. I wonder if the theater owners are scrambling to figure out a way. It's too bad that they can't figure out a way to keep theaters open or create theaters that maintain social distancing, but you can't really do it because even if you maintain the standard, you're sitting in a room together for 2 hours. It doesn't matter how far away you are. If you're in the same room, one sneeze is going to fill that room.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
they're kind of stuck.
Yeah, and I don't know when they're going to open again.
Netflix is like, yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, the streaming services are killing it right now. They're all the streaming services and Amazon are doing like amazing and record numbers, but like film industries and every other industry is like in the United States is being bailed out basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looked phenomenal. I'm sorry it took us so long to get to it, but obviously now we have time. It's like it's not coming out for a long time. I bet it's going to be because India's on lockdown for 21 days, and I think that's conservative. I think they might even be closed down for longer than that, especially theaters.
Well, they may. The good thing about the 21-day lockdown right now is the fact that they're locking down before this actually got really kickstarted as far as the spread.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me after 21 days if they do another shorter stint, potentially.
Yeah.
Depending upon the global break. But irrespective, I would think the producers are going to do whatever they can to give this a big screen release because they'll make more money that way. And if they put this much money into it, they're going to want a theatrical distribution.
This kind of film needs the huge screen and the sound behind it.
Well, yeah, and if you've put in $1 billion rupees, you're not going to make that up straight to DVD. You're going to need a theatrical release.
Yeah,
so I really hope it gets it.
It's like Black Widow, because there's lots of films that are just going straight to the VHS. I mean, video on demand. Not VHS, what? Going straight to VHS. But Black Widow is like, no, we're going to... And Wonder Woman as well. Both push back their films because they're like, guys, this needs to be in theaters. Sorry, like this film was made to be seen in a theater with the sound and the huge screen. And so, whenever this comes out, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I think Rick is interested in seeing it as well. So you can let us know what we missed down below in the comment section. Stay away from people.